As a reader, I frequently see clients who are going through very difficult times, and they will come in and often ask me, am I cursed? In this video, I'm going to share with you the explanation that I give them. Hello, I'm Wendy Rapp, spiritual life coach and intuitive reader. On this channel, I help you as a spiritually awakened person grow and evolve on your soul's journey. I know the subject of curses can be a very sensitive one. People either don't believe in it at all, or they really do believe in them. In the years that I've been a professional reader, which has been about 13 or 14 years now, I can honestly say I have never come across someone who has truly been cursed, and I personally do not believe in giving my power over to the idea of a curse. I want you to think for a moment about someone you might know who's very superstitious. I knew somebody years ago who believed that if a black cat crosses their path, something bad or horrible is going to happen to them that day. Don't tell that to my cat Cosmo. But this person truly believed that. So when a black cat crossed their path, they were sure something bad was going to happen, and they put their energy into that emotion, and lo and behold, I think they fell and they sprained an ankle or something. But they put their energy into that thought. Remember, your thoughts are things, and when you put energy and emotion into it, they will manifest. And in the case of something like a superstition or a curse, your thoughts are energy that will justify your beliefs. Now, there are two things I want you to keep in mind when it comes to curses. The first is people often mistake bad times in their life or negative times or things that they're going through with the fact that they're cursed. Now, sometimes we go through difficult times and challenges. I mean, this is part of what we signed up for when we came to the earth plane. We agreed to go through certain challenges in our life, and sometimes some of us decide we're going to get a lot of these challenges and karma off the plate or off the table, and we try to do it all within a very short period of time. I know in my own life there have been periods of within a few years, lots of bad things happening. I never thought of myself as being cursed. I just always felt that I wasn't attracting the right types of energies in, but I never thought I was cursed. But these were, I now realize looking back and understanding why I went through those challenges, there were lessons, there were contracts I had with my soul and my guides and with spirit. And I said I would go through those challenges and learn those lessons, and I did, and that energy finally dissipated. The other thing that often happens when people are going through a difficult or negative period in their life is there's something they're supposed to be facing and doing, and they're resistant to it. One of the challenges I had during that period of mine was I really needed to move on from a job where I had a very abusive boss. It was a nasty situation. It was literally making me sick. But I was fearful of being able to find something better or to move on from that. So I stayed, and it got worse and worse and worse until finally I got so sick I had to leave. But the point is, we sometimes will stay in a situation that is already negative, and spirit is trying to show us a way out, but our fear is keeping us from taking that step, whether it's out of a toxic relationship, out of an abusive romantic relationship, out of a bad work situation. Our fear will sometimes hold us in place, and what's going to happen is that situation is only going to get worse and worse and be more and more uncomfortable until you learn the lesson and move on from it. As soon as you move on from it, okay, things might not be rosy right away, but you will notice that the energy begins to dissipate and things do get better. And the second thing you need to keep in mind is we live in a very negative world. It's a very heavy energy on this planet. There's so much negativity surrounding all of us. And if you are someone who is spiritually awakened and empathic, you're going to be picking up a lot of that energy. So you need to be mindful about what your thoughts are focusing on and the kind of energy you're carrying around. Do you watch a lot of negative television shows or negative news shows? What kind of movies are you watching? What kind of people are you talking with? Who are your best friends? If they're toxic, if they're always negative and always a downer, that is going to affect your energy, and that is then going to play out in your life. So you need to be careful about your own energy and take responsibility for it. It's really good, and I swear to you, I do this every day when I leave the house. I mean, I do it as soon as I wake up in the morning, but as soon as I decide I'm leaving the house for whatever reason, I call in Archangel Michael and I ask to be shielded in the white light. I do that when I first get up in the morning as well, because I don't want to pick up the negativity of this world and of all the people who are out there with their own worries and their own thoughts that could be affecting me. I don't need to be swamped with that energy and take it on as my own and then have their energies manifest in my life in some way. So be sure you shield yourself. Another good thing you could do is at the end of the day, make sure you take a shower and see all that negativity just washing off of you down the drain. If you're really, really feeling in a funk, if you're depressed or really down because of the energy, try a salt bath. It's also a very protective thing to do. Actually, get in a bath with the special bath salts that are made for that kind of thing. EarthSpirit sells things like that. But do things to protect yourself. Bring a citrine or some kind of a crystal with you that makes you feel very protected. You're going to need to protect your energy if you're an empathic or spiritually awakened person, because I guarantee you are picking up on other people's energies. You have to be responsible for your own energy. Focus your thoughts on higher thoughts, on more positive things that are coming into your life, and the blessings that you have throughout the day. Make it your choice to focus on positive things going on in your life and the blessings, no matter how small, because when you focus on the positive or on the blessings, more of that will come to you. You have the power to let negativity in, but you also have the power to banish it. I hope that information was helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I always upload a new video on Sundays, so please hit the subscribe button so you can join me here. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, the links are below in the description box. As always, remember, you are a spark of the divine. Share your light with the world. Blessings.